What's going on, guys? Kai here. In today's video, I'm going to talk to you about how long it takes to do your dailies in Legends Neverland. Let's get into it. Alright, so I've seen screenshots of people spending 5, 6, 7 hours in game, and when I've talked to a lot of them, what it generally comes down to is that they're spending a lot of time looking at their items, trying to figure out what they should do with their build, not really sure what to do, singing, dancing, hanging out in Sephilia. But I want to take a look at how long it takes to actually do your dailies. So right here, as you see, login obviously already done, and the only caveat to this time that I'm going to give you is I did do 2 ladder battles, and I did use my sapphire for the day. So I'm going to be adding 1 minute. If you want to, you can add 2 minutes to the final time that I come up with. Let's start it. Alright, so first I went and did all of my, where's it at? Ancient ruins over here on the right. And to do all 6, it took me about 7 minutes. You can round up, say 8. So we're currently at 9 or 10 minutes, depending on how long you think arena matches should take. Right now, I always keep an eye on Giant Boss, just to keep an idea of when it's spawning. Right now it's spawning within 30 seconds, so I'm going there right now. So I got that down, and as you see, there's still about 8 minutes left on the boss. That's because it gives other people time to get theirs done. I like to get there right when it opens, or you can get there right before it closes, so you don't really have competition. Right now, I am running over to expel incidents to get those out of the way, keeping a look on the giant boss cooldown so I can get the 2 out of the way while still powering through my dailies. Alright, so I finished up expel incidents. Between travel time and actually doing them, I'm looking at about 8, maybe 9 minutes. Then we went on into Fire Dragon while keeping an eye on the, where's it at, giant boss cooldown, which should be up by the time I finish my second dragon. Doing a dragon run, I'm trying to do all of these solo so that I give you an accurate number, but it could be way less if you do it in a group. I think on 1, maybe 2 of the expels, someone showed up, but that wasn't planned. I'm just going through solo to get things done. Let's get into the dragon. So I finished both dragon runs, and then I did my last giant boss. Real quick, what you can do with Path of Fire Sword is join Path of Fire Sword, and during the loading right there, you can exit immediately, and then it counts as you entering Path of Fire Sword for the day. Then I'm going to do my 3 fairy flower fairy XP pools. So an update on the time. The dragons were 2 to 3 minutes each. These flower fairy pools, a little over a minute each. I'm going to round it up to 4 minutes. So now we're about 22 minutes in, and now I'm doing my Starfield Garden. This is mostly AFK as long as your flower fairy CP is high enough, and just do your thing. This is when you're making your breakfast, brushing your teeth, what have you. Most of what's left for the day is AFK. So now that I let it do its auto battle thing, all that's left for the day is Elemental Realm, Time Trial, and Abyss if they're open, Tessa's Request, which is also an AFK thing you can do, Transport, Escort, which is also AFK. Like I said, did the ladder, but that you can really do really quickly. And then either Crystal Battlefield or Uncharted, depending on the day, as well as your guild events. I think the best time to log in is about 6 p.m. server time, because then you can knock all of this out. And I'm going to give you times for everything else, but you can knock all this out, get into your guild events, and then after your guild events is either Top League or Guild War, which will then lead you into 9 p.m. for Uncharted Battlefield or Crystal Battlefield, letting you knock everything out at the same time. Right now, I'm going to do my dance and escort, and tally up the time. So escorts took about 8 minutes AFK. You can speed that up way faster if you have people on your team, as well as if those people are picking up the speed ups as you go. Right now I'm doing the dance solo. As you see, current participants 1, and I'll give you an update. So full dance took about 7 minutes, putting us at 37 minutes. Now we're on to Gloomy Realm. Gloomy Realm can take 2 minutes on most days, like right now where we just killed the boss 4 times, or it could take as long as 10 minutes on Mondays and or Tuesdays, depending on how efficient your guild is at clearing out the stages of Gloomy. That is the idea, to rush towards the end so you can get the 4 attacks and get those chests out of the way. You really want to be doing this buddy system where you plus 1 other person, generally someone you're married to or tutored with, and bust those out so that you can get these done really, really quickly. So now we're at 39 minutes. All that's left is Elemental Realm, Time Trial every other day, and Abyss Ruins and Tessa's Request. Tessa's Request generally lines up with a guild mission, as we see over here. Kill 100 of these monsters. So if I kill these 100, then it's going to count towards the Tessa's Request, and 100 kills is going to line up very, very nicely with the Tessa's Request, allowing us to go kill that boss monster, and I'll time that now. Alright, so we finished Special Request 3, killing it again, sure, why not? So that took about right around 3.5 to 4 minutes. I'll round it up to 4 minutes, putting us at 43 minutes. Then later on tonight will be guild events. You have Guild Bath and Guild Boss, which will be about 20 minutes from 7:30 to 7:50 server time. So we're at an hour and 1 minute. Remember, this could be a lot less, more like in the 52, 48 minute range if you're doing this in a group, maybe even less if you get a good repetition going. All that I have left is Elemental Realm, which will take anywhere between 4 to 6 minutes, depending on if you're trying to reset and get better scores. Time Trial, which will take about 5 to 10 minutes, depending on the how hard the later stages are for you guys. So that puts us 15 minutes right there, puts us in hour 16. Abyss Ruins really takes 5 at most. That puts us at an hour and 21 minutes. And then all that's left for the day is Crystal Battlefield and or Uncharted Battlefield. Uncharted Battlefield doesn't exactly have a great measuring time, but Crystal Battlefield does. It's 8 minutes twice, so that's 16 minutes, which is an hour and 37 minutes in total to do everything. All that's left for the day is to AFK farm your auto for your 15,000 wild monster kills. Remember, as it says above, you don't get anything if they're 5 or more levels under you. There's also a 5 above you, but it doesn't state that. You're generally not able to fight things 5 levels above you, but there are some stages where you can see that. A good rule of thumb is when you go to region, world, whatever, view, and then monsters, it tells you the monster level on the side. And you see how most of them are in white. The one at the gray is too low for me to get wild farming from. The last thing to do for the day is any of my 4 life ones, which is also AFK. Fishing obviously takes longer because you have to put it out, wait, pull it in, and do that, while mining, copy, and capture are a lot quicker. You're done for the day. Hour and 37 minutes plus AFK farming and life skills, which, let's say you want to go, I mean, most of this is AFK, so it's hard to put a time on it, right? And it depends on your level range, what you're doing, fishing, capture, what have you. But really, less than 2 hours if you're taking it nice and slow and you're done with everything for the day, including every single game mode in the day. I hope this helped you guys keep on track when you're doing your dailies and not get stuck up looking at something, talking in world chat, what have you, where you can just bust these out really, really quickly, and then you can lean back, enjoy your day, and just do all that other stuff that you were doing in between and making you confused. For this giveaway down below, I want you to put day, D-A-Y, space in what you liked or disliked about this video to be entered into this giveaway. Till next time, guys.